Yo yo yo. Happy Sunday, we are live. Let's go, let's go. My day was good. Thank you, Kevin. How did your day go? Are you getting prepared for Christmas? Okay, let's go. We had a good potential that first run to go even faster, but we did improve, but could go like 310 faster. Not really sure what setup we have been using, but let's just take it like that. So we are, say, 1.95 behind, something like that, just under 2 seconds. I hope something nice that you really want. Yeah, so Mexico is tough track. Every track is a tough track, to be honest. Yeah, that first sector is nice, man. That first sector is really nice. That's too late. That's too late. That's Man, that first sector is lightning. It's like less than 3/10 behind. That first sector is lightning. But then after that, how much we losing in that second sector? So say 3/10. Say 3/10. It's less than 3/10, but say 3/10 in the first sector. And then we go to 1.25, so we're losing 9.5 tenths. We're losing almost second in that second sector. That's a lot, man. That is a lot. Oh, Mexico is tough track. We still have a week to practice. Yeah, it's tough. That first 3 corners, holy smokes. Too late. Oh, it's almost 7/10. Crazy. That is crazy. We're literally losing 7/10 in the first sector. So we lost like 7/10. We literally lost 7/10 in the first three corners, and the rest of the track we kinda draw in the neighborhood of personal best. But we lost 7/10. That first section is, and that first sector is really good. Our first sector is really good. Less than 3/10. That's really nice. But holy smokes, it's gonna take a while. We need to figure out those lines. They are not easy. Like, you know approximately where and what, you know, but you're not hitting them yet. Too much. Hey NASCAR, ciao ciao, this is F125. Time trial. Not tomorrow Monday, but Monday after, so in 8 days we have league race and we are trying to prepare ourselves. We have a certain program where we doing few times time trial, then we move to Grand Prix, practicing race pace and a quali pace, and then eventually we do a race or two against AI in a Grand Prix, and then the league is basically against people. So easy to mess up there. too late. I had to lift the throttle. It's right. It's so easy to lose time. Too late. Yeah, that corner is so strict. If you go tiny bit too much over that curve, you get penalty. But we're just losing too much in that first three corners. We really need to get closer. Too much on the curb. Yeah, nothing is basically good yet. That was decent lap. We messed up in the last sector, but we are getting there. That was a decent first and second sector. In first sector we lost some time, but it was still not bad. It was nice second sector. We messed up. See, comparing to there, how much we lost. And that's also not that good of even this one. It's a process, you know, you have to build it up. It's not easy like to pull those kind of things where, yeah, you are still in a process. Yeah, but that first sector very important to do it as good as we can. Too much. Okay. It's so easy to mess up. Too late. Yeah, that last sector is super tricky, but also we're losing too much in that second sector, 9.5 tenth comparing to world record. That's a lot for a one sector, 9.5 tenth. Almost a second. No! That's a shame. Adrenaline. Okay. But we are getting there, Still losing quite a bit in that first sector. And there is definitely room in sector 2. Too late. Yeah, 4 tenths is a lot. Too late. Shame. Ah, 2 moments. I had to let it go, huh? The rear was, but that second sector with mistake, and it was still personal best so far. So we need to figure out that first sector a bit better. We need to find like 1.5, 210 there. And then that last sector also is not the greatest. But yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. Yeah, it's too much. Too late. So easy to mess up. Yeah, so struggle in the sector 1 and 3. Sector 2, so far we're doing the best sector 2. Okay, let me stretch a little bit. 1 minute. Okay, let's try again. I knew it. Laid out too much. That's too much. How did we lost 3 freaking tenths? Crazy. Shame, we was making time back. We made like 1.5 tenths back. So there is definitely room in sector 2. We just need to do that sector 1 as good as possible, so we don't lose too much time on our personal best. Like 1/10 is acceptable. Everything above 1/10 is just too much, to be honest. Too late. What? It's a shame. Yeah, that was, yeah, 1/10 off. That first sector. Actually, yeah. Actually, it's 0.090, just under 1/10. That's acceptable. But yeah, keep in mind that first sector is really good from our personal best goes. It's really decent. too much. Hey, José Gabriel, boa tarde. Well, you know, like, you are asking something that, like, with risk, you know. You should definitely first get a driver's license because it's very important to know the rules and everything, how everything works in the traffic. And okay, maybe somewhere like on a parking lot or something, but you still like need someone who can, if you make something wrong, you know, to step in. But it's yeah, it's a tough decision, definitely tough decision. But you have to understand if something goes wrong, you know, like not just that car gets damaged, but also can happen something to you, and you don't want that. Shame. Rear slide. Ah. Yeah, but still you have to take the lessons first, and like first you have to do the theory part before starting the lessons. And then you will have to take like, yeah, I don't know, at least like probably 25, 30 lessons, driving lessons. And it also depends how strict they are in your country. Like in Netherlands is extremely strict, and you have to have a lot of knowledge before even trying. It's so hard to find that right line, but not just the line, also like how to go on a throttle, because you have to give some throttle, you know, you cannot just let it roll. You're gonna lose so much time, and like if you mess up a little bit, you lose like 2-3 tenths. It's like just super tricky, and our personal best ghost did very well. That first sector is lightning, man. That first sector is lightning. And theoretically, we could go 3 tenths faster, so something like something like 15.7, just under 15.7. Too much. Too late. You can go over that first curve. I don't know if you want that, because you do have to lift once you go over it. But throttle is the key. And the right line. And how swift are you with the throttle? Still quarter of a second down. That's a shame, huh? Look how much time we made there, huh? But shame for the penalty. Oh no. That's not good to swear. That's horrible, Jose Gabriel. Don't say that. Remove that, please. That's horrible. Too early. Thank you, Jose Gabriel. So easy to lose time in those first three corners. It's insane, yo. Too late. Yeah, I had to lift. Yeah, if you just miss it by little, that's it. Like, you miss it by little, and that's it. You lose so much time, it's just no way to recover from there. To it. Well, I saw it straight away. Was too late. Yeah, that second sector was not bad. So if we do 6 and 0 there, and yeah, we had here 2, 7, 4. So say we do 6 and 0, and 3, that's 9. That would be 10 faster, almost a 10 faster. But if we do like better than that, that last sector, we're not doing it well. Like we're messing it up and we're losing so much time because we're not taking the right lines. We go too tight. We try to go too tight there and then... But first 3 corners, very important. If we don't do that well, we lose so much time. Too much. Too late. Too late. You have to wait. Look how much time you lose. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But we still have a week to practice, so we're gonna definitely do our best to get prepared as good as we can. Too much. Yeah, so too early, tiny bit, like it's millisecond too early, and then you cannot make that angle right, and then for the next one you have to wait, you cannot go on the throttle, you lose so much because our ghost did very well, that piece, very well. How long we're now trying, and like if you look at first sector 577, we had 680 I think, but it was not a good lap. But here 7, that's like almost 1.5 tenth. But even with that 680, it's still 1/10 off, still like losing a tenth. The tenth you need. And the last sector is also very critical. Too much. Shame. That's a shame, man. It's so easy to mess up. First sector was not bad, 1/10 off. But there is definitely room in the sector too. No! No! Uh, uh, No, it's not disgusting. Maybe for you, but there is a lot of people that appreciate it. I'm driving from this perspective because this give me the best experience, like how they feel it when they drive it, the real Formula One drivers. That's why I'm using it. And I also don't use any assists. So it is extremely hard, but I'm enjoying it. I love it. I don't like TV podcast. It's like you driving RC car. Like this is real deal. And with Hello and everything, I love it, man. I love it. You know, let's be real. We'll never drive real Formula One car. So this is the closest experience that you can experience. Excuse me. Too much. The line was wrong. I had to lift. It would be penalty. How did we lose 320? You're crazy. Yeah, I was late there, but did you see how much time we made back there? That beginning of sector 2, if we do it well, we can definitely make there quite a bit of time. But we need that first sector. No more than 1/10 behind our personal best goes. Everything above that is just too much. Too late. And that line, just hard, man. Okay, I need a minute. Let me stretch a little bit. Okay. Keep trying, keep trying. We can do it. There is definitely room for improvement. We just need to connect. tiny bit too late, and then you have to lift and wait, and you lose 310. Oh, I messed up there, shame. Oh, I lost so much time. Shame we messed up that. No, it's okay. You didn't have to remove. I can get the criticism, and he didn't swear, so that's okay. Come on, one time. Ah, come on. Oh man, the three corners are so tough to do. It's so easy to lose time there. No problem, Kevin. Too late. Man, 410, you can forget about it. Once you lose 410, you at the beginning, like first three corners, and you 410 down. So easy to lose time. Come on, one time. No! Shame, man. That was good. That was great. First and second sector. Right on target. There is always first time for. But shame, that was very close. We choked. We choked in the sector 3. Okay. Shall we try another setup or something? Let's see. Let's try his setup. That's a recent drive. Man, it was going so well. Oh, that's a shame. We was catching up. We was catching up for sure. Lost a lot in that first sector, but we was really catching up. Okay. Let's keep trying with this setup. too early. Yeah, I really have to hit everything. Really have to hit everything. Too late. Too much. It's so easy to lose control. Yeah. Okay, I need a minute. Let me stretch a little bit. 1 minute. Okay. Alright. Tiny bit off 310. Too late. What? How is that penalty? Uh, we need to win one survival challenge. I think we have 2 days left. Too much. Uh, struggle, struggle, struggle everywhere. Struggle everywhere. Oh man. How is that penalty? Yeah, that would be penalty. Sure. Yeah, poof. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Oh man, that was close. Oh man, shame, that was close. Half a tenth off. But that second sector was nice, yeah. Second sector was lightning. And we lost a lot in the first and in the third. But yeah, second sector 27-9. And with the room for more. just too much. You're 310. There is no point of driving further. You lose 310 in those three corners, forget about it. There's just no point driving further. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, we just have to keep trying. All we can do is keep trying. We are very close. Too much on the throttle. Shame, shame, shame. Looks like Price maybe Dutchy Peister. He needs double 10, yep. Yeah, he took Price out. Price is out. Price is out of the World Championship darts. Wesley, Dutch guy, took him out. 3-0. Wow. Crazy, crazy. Oh, he's happy. Tiny bit too early. Man, those lines are really hard to hit. Excuse me. Ah, 210 is nothing here. 210 is nothing. Too late. But shame, we almost made those 210s back. Yeah, there is room in that second sector, but you need that first sector to be decent. I went too early in. Sure. I almost made 310 back in that second sector. Huh? So imagine if we do that well. That first sector. And then we connect second and third. Too late. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so frustrating, man. Mate, why? I went too much on the throttle, shame. Uh, too late. Yeah, shame. Sweaty hands. Okay, I need a minute. Be right back. I'm really keen to improve today. Not ready to give up yet. But there is no guarantees, right? Shame for the penalty. And now we hit it crazy, crazy. Shame. Too late. It was a very good second sector. How did we lost 310? You're crazy. Too early. We was up 1.5 tenths or so. Yeah, the second sector was nice. First sector was also not bad, less than a tenth. So, yeah, that's still 6. And you do 3, that's 9. That would be improvement. Less than a tenth, but still improvement. Yeah, I missed that corner. I couldn't see the boards from the ghost front. Tiny bit of throttle, you lift and look. An horrible exit, and yeah, 310, and it will be like 4.5. Once you hit that end of sector 1, will be 4.5. It's just not worth driving further. We really need that first sector as good as possible. It's too much 210. Rear broke. Couldn't save it. Hey, Sarang. Ciao, ciao. How are you doing, brother? Shame. Yeah, shame for the penalty. You didn't need a title, you saw straight away. Doing good, thank you, thank you. We have potential to improve, but we're not managing to connect everything. But the time is already decent. We could go 310 faster and that would be it. But we're not managing to connect everything. That first 3 corners, super hard. So easy to lose 210, your 210 is nothing. Too late. That was nice, safe but costly. The rear broke, huh? But it was nice, safe. See, you go off, all three corners off, and you 410, but on the end of the straight, this straight, end of sector 1, it will be like 610, because the exit was horrible. Too late. It's penalty. Yeah, phew. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. That was so close. I messed up corner prior to that. I overpushed it. Ah. That was great line, but still lost 2/10. To Arrow. Ah. Ah. Yeah, not managing that second, third corner to do well, a bad exit. Losing too much in that first sector. It's crazy, 310. That is crazy. That's penalty. Yeah, very hard, man. Very, very hard. That first sector, we're doing well. We're doing decent second sector. Like, but the first sector, we're just losing too much. Like, we are nowhere near that first sector. And the last sector needs to be a bit better as well. That second sector is nice, but we need more than that. We need more than just one sector. We need all three sectors. Too late. You're already behind. You already see the ghost, so you already know you lost too much. Yeah, that last sector was purple. Yeah. So we do 6, 9, that's 5, and 2, 7. Yeah, we can go 310 faster than what we have. We just need to connect. That's it. But we knew that the first day, on the first day, was also same. How did we lose 210? You're crazy. Let's go. And it was everything in the last sector. Crazy, huh? Finally, man. Phew. First sector was rubbish. Like everything was in last sector. Look at that last sector was lightning. All in sector 3, yeah. We lost, say, let me think, yeah, 210, 310, maybe 310, yeah. And now there is more potential, because if we do 6 and 9, that's 5. So 5, 5. So there is still like room for 310 or so. But yeah, nice that we improved finally. It's a shame. Yeah, sure. We can go in a lobby together, sure. So how much we behind now? Wait, we also want to save this setup before we forget. One point eight. 1.8. It's not bad, 1.8. I mean, but there is still room like for 3/10, so that would bring us to, yeah. They didn't draw much people from the league. But yeah, I'm glad we improved. That's nice, 1.8. Hey, J Ray, did you? Well, I always do like this. I take quite a bit of time because yeah, it really takes a lot of effort. It's really hard with no assists, man. It's really hard. I think if we would turn just one assist, I think that ABS we would go like half a second faster for sure. Just ABS on and we would go half a second faster. By the way, I improved yesterday Zandvoort. Like I'm doing something like 1,000 laps of Zandvoort for the last few years. And last year I did it in the summer in 24. And at that time we was a 0.644 behind world's fastest. Right now we are just under 1.1 second behind, but we still have like 600 laps to go. We at 400, around 400. It is the only way to go, I agree. I agree. But it's hard, man. So I drew yesterday, or last time we drew Mexico actually. That first sector was really light. Now it's not anymore because we improved. But we had the first sector 577 and now it's 8. So we lost in the first sector more than 210. So now it's 8, but it was 577. And that 577 was really good comparing to world's fastest. It was less than 3/10. That's really nice. But we was losing a lot in a second sector, like a second. And we are now managing to, I don't know exactly now how far is it from the world's fastest, that second sector, but we definitely improved. Oh yeah, it's just the question of driving. You have to drive. And like you do have like those knowledges from the past, and like once you start driving you start remembering, oh yeah, I have to go like this here and I have to go a little bit wide so I can take the next corner well. But once you hit that decent times, whatever the decent times are for you personally or whoever is asking, you know, like it's really hard to improve, and of course there is room, but you are not the pro. The pros, they have consistency. They can go fast and then consistently fast, not making any serious mistakes. But here are mistakes very punishing. You go like tiny bit off the line and you lose like one and a half, one and a half tenth. You have bad exit, you can lose 2/10. I was J-Ray, so I was we had the Austria, and I was in a quali. That was my best quali for these 2 seasons. I was fourth place, and I was only 2/10 off pole position. But I messed up in the rain. I chose the wrong tires. I mean, I didn't choose. I let the full wets and intermediates was better. And then in a pit stop also mess up and had to do additional pit stop to get intermediates. So we didn't score any points, but we did had a great quali. And quali was in dry, race was in a wet, and we did practice in a wet. Night, night, Kevin. Thank you for everything. Greetings to Mama and Papa Kevin. And have a great Monday, brother. Yeah, I had a great quali, man. Only 2/10 off pole position. Yeah, I really drove well there in the quali. We have few tracks where we can do decent pace. Like at one point in Austria, now we're talking about, I start remembering. So at one point, like place 2, 3, and 4 lapped me. 1, 2, 3, and 4 lapped me. And I will, Kevin. Thank you. Night, night, brother. Ciao, ciao. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lapped me, and I was on intermediates, and I managed to unlap myself from a fourth, third, and second place. I had really good pace once I was on the intermediates. It's okay. I'm not really like I'm realistic, and like we just don't have a pace for that. For me personally, if we can fight for the points, that's great. I'm really enjoying the league, and I'm really taking an effort, to prepare. And it's a learning process. We have been making some mistakes, and those mistakes stay in your mind. So next time you have the similar situation, you will not make those kind of mistakes. Like you made them once, and you know, like in Spain. In Spain, I also had a great pace, and I was going out for a lap, and like I went out of the pit, and I'm still on that pit lane, like but outside of the pit, and I noticed that there is several drivers going out of the last corner, going for the hot lap. And I was thinking, okay, let me slow here down. I don't want to obstruct them so they can pass by that straight, and then I will go behind them. But obviously, I went a little bit too slow there, and I got disqualified. Of course, of course. And you have to have the pace, If you don't have the pace, and also, like, not much people are like making big mistakes, so a lot of disqualified or did not finish or whatever. Did you draw? Do I have you in my list? Send me the invite if you. Wait, is it the same name, J. Ray Bay? Wait, no, I don't have you, or maybe you didn't draw. But that time is not that bad, 1.8 seconds behind is really not that bad. But we do have potential to go 3/10 faster, so that 1.5 second would be nice. And we did improve. We had 2.2 seconds behind, something like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not bad, man. 1.8. But if we can go to 1.5, I would be more happy with that. It's definitely doable, just need to connect everything, but it's not easy to connect. So it's very easy to mess up, that's the thing. And there is no room. You need like clean lab, as clean as possible and fast. A tiny bit off, you go tiny bit off throttle and you lose even more. Yeah, it's so easy to wave out you. Of course, of course. Just that track time makes you, like want more, you're driving, you're seeing, you're improving yourself. I love it. I love it. And it's a great workout as well. With the steering wheel, you're moving pedals, you're moving hands, you're trying, that hand-eye coordination also is quite involved. Hand-eye coordination. I love it, man. Too late. Shame. That's the thing, you go tiny bit off and you're done. And this sector 1 is horrible. We need like under 6 and it's like 8. So if we do well that first sector, we can gain like quarter of a second in the first sector, comparing to current personal best, current this current lap. It's so hard to hit it, man. I don't play anything else. I only play this. I love Formula 1. For me, Formula 1 is like everything, literally. I have been playing Formula 1 for many, many years. Yeah. In the past, yeah, but not in the last many, many years. In the past I did, but I don't even remember when was the last time. Many years ago. Yeah, you have to like correct, and like just by that happening you lost. You're not allowed to miss anything. If you want to improve your personal best, you need to nail everything as good as possible. To be honest, I'm losing time with the pit stops. So I prefer just one pit stop. No, 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 no! Tiny bit too much throttle. Well, if there is opportunity with some kind of safety car or something, but even in Silverstone, I did only one pit stop. And I didn't really struggle like some other people with the tires. But yeah, you do your best, whatever it is, you accept it, and you move on, you go further. It's a great practice for the future. We'll do better in the future, for sure. That's crazy how easy it is to lose. Yeah, too much on the throttle. Yeah, I don't want to give up yet, to be honest, but I do need a little bit to stretch, man. 1 minute, okay? But yeah, I always lose time in the pit stops, a couple of seconds somehow, so I prefer lesser pit stops. Just for the sake of that. But yeah, I love to drive, man. I have so much fun driving. I'm really enjoying it. It makes my day. That's penalty. I had to lift it. Waved out too much. Our first sector one is just not good, yo. We lost too much, more than 210 there. It's still decent. It's still like 5/10 of the world record. Yeah, that's rubbish, man. Sure. Oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely There are definitely tracks where it's a higher tire wear, and yeah, you can definitely take advantage of that. You rather do two pit stops because then you feel more comfortable, you can drive and push, you know. But if you know it's high tire wear and you're gonna do only one pit stop, it's gonna be really, really tough. Just because, like, once you hit that, like, possibility also to get a puncture. Lost everything in the last sector. Holy smokes. At one point we was 210 up. I saw at one point we was 210 up. Yeah, it was a very good sector too. Yeah, you guys have a good pace and you guys can then compete. But you will definitely do great in the next race, I know. I know for sure. How many points you have now? That's a shame, man. We was 210 up, man. Crazy, crazy. How much we lost in that last sector? We lost a lot in that last sector. Holy smokes, more than half a second. More than half a second. Two mistakes or so. Here, and kinda here and here. Too much on the throttle. Too greedy. That's too greedy. And you, are you playing any other games? Yeah, when you have to, like, corrugate, you know, you don't have the good line, and then you have to, like, move and try to go back on the right line. You lose so much time. You're welcome, you're welcome. Nice, very nice, beautiful, man. Yeah, you'll probably move to the next tier next season or so. too late. Yeah, that's penalty. Sometimes Gran Turismo 7. Oh, very cool. And football. FIFA? Yeah, it's but here is everything is equal, so I don't think that's relevant. And when we're doing race, equal cars, so I think it's same for everybody. But maybe I'm wrong. So, what are your favorite tracks? Excuse me. Yeah, messed up again last sector. We was at one point I saw quarter of a second, more than quarter of a second up, but then we messed up a little bit in that second sector. Oh, American football is cool, man. They don't feel equal. Okay, okay. Singapore, Baku, Australia, Hungary. Yeah, Singapore, not so good for me. Baku, not so good for me. I like Australia. I have a decent time in Australia. I like Suzuka as well and Hungary. My favorite tracks, yeah, Austria, Spa, Silverstone, Japan. I'm decent in a Zandvoort, very decent in the Zandvoort. I like Zandvoort as well, and Spain. So yeah, there are quite a few tracks that suits me. So I'm looking forward in the future, for a league calendar to have more of those tracks that suits me. But I'm also practicing those tracks that when they on a calendar like Monaco, like I'm really slow. Monaco, Singapore, Baku, really slow tracks for me. I'm just not managing. The Haas and Ferrari, very pointy. Yeah, I don't like pointy. Ron Hard drives like with pointy. I don't like pointy. I don't like those setups. They don't suit me. But yeah, we're definitely getting better. We just have to keep practicing and grinding. my god. That was so close, man. Yeah, that first sector was nice. Second sector we lost like a tenth, and then last sector we lost 1.5 tenth. And that's exactly what we need. You might like the feeling of Mercedes. Okay. Okay, cool. So do you looking forward to 2026? Who do you rooting for in F1? Team and driver? Too late. Too late. Nah. Iron, thank you, thank you. Lots of love from Netherlands, brother. Have a great rest of the evening and enjoy pre-Christmas days and a Christmas. Iron is great, man. I have so much fun in PSGL. I'm really enjoying it. Of course, would be nice to score more points, but that's okay. We'll get there. So easy to mess up that last sector. A little bit wide, a little bit you have to wait on the throttle and you lose like 2-3 tenths. Oh yeah, for sure. No DRS. Lewis is the king. Lewis is the king. Seven times world champion. Amazing, amazing. I would love to see him take one more, to be honest. But yeah. He has a chance now if he's lucky and has a great car. So everything is about the car. If you have a rubbish car, you can forget about being world champion. Yeah, I'm losing so much time in that first sector. If we do that first sector well... I need to put just put the charge a little bit. 1 second. Yeah, Verstappen for sure. What gear are you using? I'm using Fanatec CSL Elite with the brake cell. 5 years old. The gear is 5 years old now. And I have a Playseat Evolution PlayStation edition seat. The blue one. That's a shame. I'm just losing too much in that first sector. Yeah. We need to do 6 or better. Tiny bit off you. Tiny bit off. That's penalty. That's penalty. Yeah. No, I have now a setup that I'm gonna use. It's just a time trial setup. From Tamás Gál. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. Let me show you. I like his setup. It's definitely yeah, from this Tamás Gál. Because it's or no, this one, Tamás Gál, this one. Because it's a newer setup. I think I saved it as well. Yeah, I did. So what gear are you using? Steering wheel? It's so easy to mess up you. Yeah, so my technique is I go to time trial, I try setups, different setups, and whatever setups suits me and I go well with it, I use that setup. And also in a race and in a quali, and I'm not adapting it at all, I'm just using it as it is. I tried, like, I have a friend, he has those paid setups and stuff, and he gave me a few times. I tried, but didn't really do well for me. I did better with time trial setup, so. Yeah. I I'm doing my best, man, and it's just hard, you know. It's hard to hit everything. But I'm happy with my dry. I'm happy with my dry. So easy to mess up, yeah. These poor setups are hard and tired, okay? How old are you, Jerry? Yeah, that's horrible exit, man. That's like half a tenth already done. Well, I'm 1974. I'm 1974, man. 51, almost 51 and a half. I'm the oldest participant in a PSGL season 41. You'll be faster, for sure. Just keep driving. Ah, too early, shame. Shame, it was good first sector. Yeah, shame. Yeah, the first sector was nice. Still half a tenth off personal best. 577 personal best. Yeah. Should I keep it in third? Ah, we already messed up. We messed up in the first corner. Yeah, it's rubbish first sector. Man, we lose so much time in that last few corners. Crazy. That is insane, yeah. Ah, that 046 lightning. Really good for us. Yeah. Yeah, if I can figure out throttle a bit better, we would definitely be a bit faster. I'm not yet there, to be honest. I knew it, I knew it. I had to go for it, I had to go for it. But we was 210th. That sector was good, it was 600. 590, that's good sector. So you do that 6, 9 and 0, 4 and that's 55. And we have 84. So that's literally 3 more tenths faster. But you need to connect everything. It's hard, it's hard. That 3/10 would mean a lot, to be honest. early. So easy to lose time. You just have to get on throttle earlier. Yeah, easier said than done. Like, of course you want to do that, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm still working on that to get more swifter with the throttle, and on some tracks works better than on others, but you know, in general, I'm happy with our progress and how everything goes. You know, we are decent, man. Like we have few tracks, we are literally like 1.2, 1.3 seconds behind world's fastest. In Zandvoort, under 1.1 second. That's really nice. And I think we can go under 1 second in Zandvoort for sure. Show the car who is boss, yeah. Yeah. I was late in the second one, and then you have a wrong line. So easy to mess up, yeah. But next stream we go to Grand Prix to practice race pace and quali pace. We're gonna spend quite a bit of time practicing quali in a Grand Prix. Too late. That's penalty. Yeah. Man, we are almost 3 hours on, right? Let me see. How long we on? Yeah, almost 3 hours. Wow. Okay. Let's try a few more times and call it the evening. I don't think I'm gonna record. Maybe I should record the hot lap. It's 1.5 tenths faster than what it was. But yeah, knowing it can go 3 more tenths faster. Come on, one time. Two tenths. Everything in one freaking corner. It was 2 tenths up, man. 2 tenths up. It was 2 tenths up. Oh my god. So freaking close. Choke in that last sector. Thank you, J Ray. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful rest of the evening and Merry Christmas. All best wishes. Lots of love from Netherlands. Yeah, it's bleeding away. One mistake. But it's already because time is already decent, you know. Like if we was 3-4 seconds behind, you know, it would be much easier to progress, but the time is already decent. 1.8 behind is really not bad, But yeah, it could be 1.5. Yeah, I'm not ready to give up yet. I'm gonna do a few more tries. Thank you, Jerry. All best. Thank you, thank you. Canada is a beautiful country. Yeah, once you see, you're already three and a half, 10 down. You can forget about that. You should be in a green, not in a red. Magnus! Yeah, I keep trying. There is room, like if I look on my personal best sector times, we did improve 1.5 tenth, just under 1.5 tenth, like 0.14 improvement. But there is room for another 3 tenth. Like if we look on the sector times, it could be like 3 tenth faster. 55 is doable. Yeah, sure. I have used the setup from Thomas Gal, the most recent one. That setup I used, and I saved that setup. Okay, give me a second. Are you gonna write it or are you gonna upload it? Okay, I need to stretch a little bit. One minute. Yeah, I'll try for sure. So 19, 15. 19, 15, okay. $135, low, 41, 41, 1, 1, 2, 21, 40, 156. What? This one? 156? Max. Is it like this or... No, it's like this. Oh, it's 54. Okay, 5400. and then max. Okay, let's try. But this is probably something crazy like pointy. Holy smokes! What? Yeah, I'm losing too much in the corners with this setup. I mean, if we practice, you know, we can probably achieve something. But oh my god, there is like you are everywhere. No, I don't think this will work for me, brother. It's nice to gain 3/10 on the straight. Wait. Yeah, I cannot keep here in a... No way like to do it in fifth. Increase the wings, both by 6. Okay. Yeah, I don't think these kind of setups are good for me. Like, I really want the car to be good on the road, you know? And even if I have to give some speed away, I don't mind. No. Yeah, it doesn't work. But that's it, man. We're done. That's enough for today. We did great. We improved. Let me see how much we're losing. So it's not bad. We're losing like half a second in last sector. Yeah, 8/10 in a. But there is potential for 3/10. That first sector should be like under 6, so that's more than 2/10. And then 1/10, we had 899. So say 6 and a 9, that's 5, and then 0, 4, 6, yeah. 55. So 55, and we have 84. So almost 3/10. Almost 3/10. I'm gonna record the lap, but I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not. Maybe later, because we do have Zandvoort, a new personal best to post. But like, I don't wanna post every day, like. Magnus, thank you for stopping by, brother. You have a wonderful rest of the evening and enjoy the Christmas and the Christmas days. Yeah, it's in a couple of days, so in 4 days, so maybe I'll see you, maybe not. J Ray, ciao ciao, thank you for everything. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll probably be back tomorrow evening, and then we'll start practicing race pace and some quali pace, and we'll definitely spend a few more sessions practicing, like a lot, the race pace and quali pace. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Ciao ciao.